English is back in your primary language, and the number 5 is also back in your vocabulary. Number 5 is also back in your vocabulary. All previous suggestions are gone except for this final one, which is your reward tonight. Every one of you deserve a reward. So what I'm going to ask you to do when I count to 3 is to hold out your right hand. I'm going to put a very large and very delicious lollipop into your hand. This is going to be your very favorite flavor of lollipop. Now, I realize you love this flavor so much that as soon as I hand it to you, you're going to want to lick it so bad you can't stand it. But you're not going to be able to lick this lollipop until the music starts. You can try because you really want to really bad, but you won't be able to until the music starts. And I'll show you why in a moment. Well, 1, 2, 3. Everybody sit up, hold out your right hand. I know you guys want it really bad. Now, just relax for a second. Just relax. Just hold the sucker there for a second, because I want to find out. Look at that sucker. That is your favorite flavor, and I want to find out who has what. Young lady, what flavor is your sucker?
Blueberry.
Blueberry. That's great. What flavor is your sucker, young lady?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. And what flavor is yours, sir?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Excellent. And young man, what flavor is yours?
Jack Daniels.
Always one in every crowd. Well, guess what, everyone? In just a moment, I'm going to play a piece of music, and you can lick all you want. Why? Because we are about to have the finals in the World Championship of the Lollipop Licking Contest. Now, I want you to know that we have a guest celebrity here tonight. Now, this gentleman right here, you didn't realize that this gentleman right here is the reigning world champion lollipop licker. And sir, what I'm going to ask you to do is stand up for a second and tell us succinctly, what is the secret to winning a lollipop licking contest? Just licking the crap out of it. Okay. You sit down, sir.
Did you guys hear that?
Well, that answer gave me an idea.
Jess is trying to lick it.
And some of my best ideas comes from the things people say. But right now, every one of you, when this music starts, you want to lick out of it. Why? Because the faster you lick, the more fast you're going to win. Because there's a $10,000 prize for the one that gets to the center of your lollipop first. And in the center of your lollipop is this delicious soft shell center that everyone loves from a lollipop. And as soon as you get to that center, it's going to be incredible. So when the music starts, get ready. You're going to try to beat the world champion. One, two, and we're off. And they're off, folks. They're all licking up a score. It's just an excellent thing. Tasting good. The world champion's going nuts back there. Everybody's going to have to be much faster to beat him. Go ahead, lick it. It's about to get to the center. When this music stops, you're going to be in the center. And here it is. Thanks to the world champion, you're at the center right now, and it's dog poo. This is the worst tasting center you have ever tasted in your entire life. This is an awful tasting center. Just terrible. That's okay. Everybody just hold on a second. Sit in your chair. You're not going to be sick. Just sit in your chair. Sit in your chair. Pull yourself together. I know it tastes bad, but if you'll do me a favor, I'm going to get this taste right out of your mouth. Here's how I'm going to do it. Hold out your right hand. I'm going to hand you a cup of Listerine. Now, don't gargle with it yet. I'm just going to hand you a cup of Listerine, and when I say gargle, you feel free to gargle, and then I will get that taste right out of your mouth. Here's some Listerine. Here's a thing of Listerine. Just hold it in your hand. I know it tastes bad, but I want everybody to get ready, okay? Get ready. When I tell you to, just start gargling, okay? Gargle. Now I want you to keep gargling because I want to tell you in a moment, I'm going to tell you to swallow it. And why am I telling you to swallow it? Because it's loaded with something that's going to feel wonderful. It's the most wonderful feeling you will have had tonight. When I say swallow, you swallow and watch what happens. Swallow! Folks, give it up for your stars. Make some noise out there. Please stick around for a moment because they deserve you to be here. Everyone on stage, in just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. By the time I get to 5, you're going to be wide awake, feeling great, having had a really, really good time. When you all get home tonight, you're going to have no headaches, no muscle fatigue. Each and every one of you are about to get the best night's sleep you've ever had. Also, when you leave the stage in a few moments, I guarantee you the rest of the night, total happy, no sadness, no being upset. Everything will be left right here on the platform. Nothing will be taken off the stage as far as suggestions. You'll be just like you were at the beginning of the show, with the exception if you're about to go home and sleep really, really well. 1, beginning to move, everyone. 2, sitting up. 3, eyes wide open. 4, as if bathed in a cool spring water. 5, fully alert, fully awake, feeling great. Do me a favor, everyone, please, one last time. Have a seat for a moment and do me the honor of this. Shake yourself. Raise your hands if you feel like you've had fun tonight. Lower your hands and let me ask all of you, how many of you are going to be surprised when I tell you you've been up here 50 minutes? Pretty amazing, isn't it? Before you leave, guys, let me share something with you. I figured you would. Do me a favor before you leave. Let me share something I mean. Folks, if you're in the audience and no longer up here, don't be hard on yourself. This is harder than it looks. Trust me. If you're still on stage without all of your willingness to come up here tonight, we would not have had a show. And out of all the hundreds of thousands of people I've done this with over the years, I say this to all, and I mean it to all. If every one of you up here have had even half the amount of fun with me that you've given me the privilege and honor of having with all of you, then when you leave this stage, not only are you going to feel great and sleep well, but you're going to be able to say that all of us together have had a good time. So please accept this, each and every one of you, when I tell you, as a token of my gratitude, every bit of this applause is just for you. Folks, let them hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's my final show at this year's fair. Thanks for the privilege, everyone.